more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
Alright, we're back in the ship. I do need to drop off some stuff. Where's my storage at? I can't remember where I store my stuff. I could just store it in that bin, couldn't I? Could have sworn.
Hawthorne used to be more dashing.
Oh, thank you. There's also like a bunch of lockers here. Didn't I have a dedicated storeroom? I'm pretty sure I did, but I guess I didn't. Yeah, it's weird. I could have sworn I had a designated storage box. I stuffed everything in. I could put it in here for now. Just gonna put all my stuff that I don't use, because I'm just carrying it around because it's cool, but I'm not sure about that. Its effectiveness, but I also don't want to get rid of it because it's unique. It's not very good, but it's unique, you know. So it's like you kind of want to keep these because they're cool. They have a shiny. They're not very good, but they're shiny. Let's put it that way. I don't know why, because they'll just sit in a box and never do anything, but I'm sure all of us do that to some degree. In games in general, we all do it, or guilty of it at some point. Some of us are probably very ruthless, but not many of us. Yeah, the rest is all kind of, that's really nice. That tactical shotgun. That is a seriously nice gun. Yeah, I think that'll do it. I think that's got employee benefits. Yeah, let's get most of the stuff transferred over. And we have this lovely thing which I'd like to try. It's got 1000. What's it? We have an existing shotgun, don't we? That's the equilibrium. That's the mind control, right? That's the thing. Light machine gun is very good. So is the shotgun there. I could try using the shotgun instead for now. I really like that. That's a good gun. Alright, we'll leave it at that for now. Let's go on and do our next mission. It's time for new DLC. Time for the new DLC to take us somewhere new. It's taking us to Eridanos. It seems. Wait. Let's just check that. Yeah, we're doing murder on Eridanos, so it would take place on that planet. We're going there. This is the final DLC before the final confrontation, guys, so I'm not sure how big this expansion is. I guess we'll have to wait and see for ourselves how big it's going to be. Alright, this is going to be some sort of murder mystery thing, as far as I can see from the description. Workplace malaise is moral bankruptcy. Oh dear. Oh wow. Like a floating platform, isn't it? Hey look, it's us arriving. Last role of Halcyon Helen. Yes, that's right. We're investigating the death of this person? Question mark? Possibly.
Oh, Captain, it's beautiful up here. Could we get more jobs like this one?
Yeah, I wish. Though the landmasses are quite small. It's a quite small place so far.
Hello there. Hope your atmospheric entry wasn't too troublesome. As a guest of honor, you deserve the best in comfort. Sublight Salvage and Shipping Underground, or Slug, as we like to call ourselves, is delighted to welcome you to Eridanos.
Slug.
I'm the Grand Colonial Head Bellhop. I'm here to grab your bags and direct you, the inspector, to the Grand Ballroom, which was the scene of the crime.
What's the mood in the hotel? A lot of people are upset.
I'll say. There's nary a soul here who wasn't a fan of hers in some respect. Just about everybody's shocked. Some people are inconsolable. Hell, even Black Hole Birdie, Helen's beau, has wandered off. Some folks think he had something to do with the murder, but I don't believe it.
He did it. It's always the boyfriend.
That's
I still
true.
don't understand why anyone would have it in for Ms. Helen.
Folks get heated when it comes to serials and their actors, I suppose.
Was she a divisive figure?
Not particularly. But I think some folks were jealous of her success, or otherwise viewed her as a threat. Reckon how she came about her fame didn't help.
How was
Why,
that?
she was a natural. People fell in love with her. She managed to wrangle up a following all on her own. She ended up about as famous and high-runged as your average VP, which rubbed a lot of Byzantines the wrong way. Actors ain't supposed to get preferential treatment. I imagine the admin briefed you about Helen's part in the Spectrum Brown unveiling. Too bad about the postponement. Not so terrible as Helen's murder, but still a crying shame.
Thought you worked for Slug, not Rizzo's.
I do. Rizzo's happened to rent out the Grand Colonial Ballroom from Slug for the unveiling. A nice mutually beneficial event. But the murder's gone and ruined that. Along with 9 out of 10 of my favorite cereals. Anyway, I think I've held you up long enough. Once you're ready, head down to the lobby. The ballroom is just behind the elevators. Meanwhile, I'll grab your bags.
Bags? What bags?
You're making fun, right? Your luggage, belongings, kit, wherever you keep what you ain't wearing. You're still giving me a pretty blank look. Suppose it's none of my business, but do you just wear the same set of clothes all the time?
Yep. I just wear whatever I step from my enemy's corpses, honestly.
Well, reckon I can respect your candor, even if it scares me a smidge. Anyhow, I'll look for you in the grand ballroom later. Hope you can unravel this mystery, Inspector.
I'm just being honest. You know, I'm wearing dead man's clothes. Yeah, it's nice of the game to remind you of that. Like, you know how you wear the same clothes and you wear dead man's clothes? Oh, what's this? Oh, it's sealed. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be sealed? Oh. Don't mind if I do. We have a workbench here. Fantastic. I don't have any money right now, I don't think. Let's see. We have 10 grand, which isn't too bad. Oh, maybe we can work it up a little bit. Yeah, get some of that. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Hopefully this place will have a lot of potentiality in the whole loot front there. And it's all fine to take, which is awesome. Like, don't have to take without asking, so to speak. That's very nice. For some reason, there's a case there with Adrena time in it. Not sure why we've got a gun out. We're in a hotel. Not a...
Greetings, Inspector. No need to check in here. Your paperwork has all been processed. You should be able to find the Colonial right ahead.
Uh-huh. What's this? God, that light's so bright. Oh, Chapter 1, The Dissident Queen. Halcyon, Helen, and Typhon Tim spoke in quiet tones about their next course of action. Their voices soft beneath their din of the bar. Trails led us here. Let's hope your hunch is correct. Ooh, so this is going to be very interesting to investigate a murder about a mystery duo. They want us to go on there, but we could go there. Yeah. Let's go there and see what this is all about first. We'll have time for exploring, hopefully later.
This is the hotel? I only ever seen a place like this in periodicals. Or that one episode of Agent Khan.
Right here.
It's quite a nice hotel. It's just, I was expecting the grounds to be a bit larger. It's kind of funny, like, what happens when you get to the edge? They're just like a drop off to nothing. What's going on over there? This is just a drop off. Ooh, look. Rizzo's is over there. That's the bridge to Rizzo's. But yeah, it's just like a drop off. Fascinating. I suppose it's big enough for grounds. You don't really want to go too far, do you? But yeah. Interesting place to put a hotel. Let's see what happened.
I've always wondered what that mascot's got in his hands. What's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the box?
The murder has inflicted severe emotional trauma on me. I demand a room upgrade.
Bit of a one-sided conversation, that, isn't it? What's going on here, guys? Let's don't mind me. I'm just acquiring the penthouse key. Room not ready yet. My room's not ready yet. I'm in the penthouse, of course. Yes, don't mind if I do. I didn't mean to do that, actually, but no more. What's he got? Thing good? Bolter pistol. Absolute trash. I'll take it. What's this? The head of Burbage 2000 torn from the body in the penultimate act of Titus Androidicus. So it's like a movie prop. Couple of bypass. It's almost not worth taking, to be honest. Oh well. Nice to see things behind the scenes, so to speak. Oh. Chapter 2, The Dissident Queen is here. You can pause it here and read this if you'd like. Oh, the garden is this way. Okay, let's go to do what we're supposed to do.
Please make yourself at home.
Thank you. Oh, employee access card required.
Black Hole Birdie's disappeared, you know. That poor fellow must be inconsolable.
Hello.
Oh, thank the law. Inspector, you don't know how relieved I am to see you.
Actually, I was looking for the bar. Do they serve those drinks with the little umbrellas in here? Constable Keen, nice to meet you.
Constable Maria Keene. It's good to meet you in person, Inspector.
Dr. Goodnight. Ecstatic to make your various acquaintances and so on. Are we finished with the pleasantries? There's something I'm excited to show you.
What have you got for me, Doctor?
An extraordinary contraption. You'll love it.
Our coroner has developed a device which may prove useful in your investigation. Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you.
Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you. Oh, please. You make it sound as if I'm turning over stolen goods. Behold, my discrepancy amplifier. Hold it in your hands. Feel the way it hums with ontological potential.
Oh man, I don't have enough science? Damn, I need to get my science up, man. Looks like a scope modified with a computing device.
I work with the materials to which I have access. Halcyon has no shortage of rifles. The discrepancy amplifier uses a deterministic model of our universe to detect the discrepancy between what should be and what actually is. Then it renders any discrepancies visible by using the power of magnification.
Hmm. Got it.
Go on then. Give it a try. Just treat the amplifier as you would a weapon. Hold it good and steady and look down scope.
I'm contractually prohibited from endorsing off-brand technology, but I'll bend that rule just this once. You'll want to peer into the amplifier and examine the crime scene.
It's like, how handy. Thanks to the half-genius, half-mad scientific mind of Dr. Goodnight, you've been granted the discrepancy amplifier, handy investigation device for uncovering clues about the throat Eridanos. Very handy for us. We'll just have to use this doohickey. Guess I'll put it here. Scanning for evidence. To catch the killer, you need to use the scope to reveal clues not visible to the naked eye. So footprints, fingerprints, stuff of that nature. Very cool. Okay.
The discrepancy amplifier is now operational. Greetings, designated inspector and/or unauthorized larcenist. This unit has detected a discrepancy related to Halcyon Helen. Unscheduled expiration of. Begin amplification.
I see you've been designed with a modular analytical system. What else can you do?
The discrepancy amplifier has been programmed with advanced speech recognition, scientific analysis, and deterministic calculus protocols.
Oh, you'll love this. Amplifier, tell the inspector about your features.
Please do not interrupt the discrepancy amplifier. The discrepancy amplifier is programmed to take instruction from its registered or designated inspector.
How curious. I must have set its impertinence levels to flagrant.
This unit's features include an automated personality simulator. This unit has been programmed to simulate joy and satisfaction in assisting you.
Let's get started. Tell me about this.
This is a bottle of unreleased Rizzo's product. Helen appears to have attempted to use it to spell something as she expired, but all she managed was a sticky bee.
Sticky bee. She's trying to spell the name of her killer,
This
perhaps.
hypothesis is plausible, but requires additional information.
Isn't Black Hole Bertie staying here?
Correct. Bertie Blackhole Holcomb is a registered guest at the Grand Colonial Hotel.
Anybody else?
Accessing guest database B. The Grand Colonial Hotel is proud to serve the following VIPs. Bertie, Black Hole. Burbage 3001.
Make a note of this.
This evidence has been recorded for later reference. Now
Good.
generating pre-approved compliment. Splendid work, Inspector.
Thanks. What else we got?
This footprint stands out from the normally spotless floor of the Grand Ballroom. Typically, the ballroom is cleaned twice daily, which means this must have been made by either Helen or her assailant or assailants.
Yeah, does it match any prints on record?
Footprint is a tailor-made 8.75, suggesting that its owner was very particular about their shoe size. It is also the exact size that Halcyon Helen typically prefers. There are traces of dirt throughout the footprint.
Man, our perception isn't high enough either. Purple berry in this dirt. Taste the dirt.
Ah, I see you went to the Canid School of Detective Methods.
Woody, fruity undertones.
The dirt carries traces of fertilizer, as well as the faint signs of crushed purpleberries and grass. Grass, fertilizer, and purpleberries can all be found in the purpleberry orchards, located not far from the Grand Colonio.
So, Helen must have been in the orchards before she died.
This deduction appears sound.
Good work, Inspector. I had a feeling we'd make some progress once we brought you onto the case. You'll need Administrator Ludovico to grant you access to the orchards. Contact him through the secure access terminal in your penthouse suite. Check in with the concierge. Your room should be ready by now. If it isn't, I may have to go shake someone by the collar.
Is that all we have to go on for now, I guess? Yep, seems like... where did these foot... Nope, that's her footprints, alright. No other footprints, that's interesting. You think the killer would have left some of their footprints? Yep, so that's all for this area. Let's go to the penthouse.
With Halcyon,
We should try to solve the puzzle hedges in the orchard.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but while the hotel is an active crime scene, I regret to inform you that all new bookings, room upgrades, room downgrades, and in-room massages are Oh, you're the special inspector. Mr. Kincannon warned me you'd be checking in soon.
Right. Do you have my room key?
Ah, yes. We are most pleased to offer you our grandest of grand accommodations, Inspector. The penthouse suite on our topmost floor is now available for you. The last guest left her belongings behind when she vacated unexpectedly, so we needed a little time to tidy the suite up for you. Simply call the elevator in the lobby and our highly skilled operator will deliver you to your private floor with efficiency and cheer. My apologies, Inspector, but that would be a severe violation of guest privacy. We here at the Grand Colonial firmly believe that... All right, my supervisor just walked out of earshot. Some folks just don't understand the importance of gossip. About whom? And what would you wish to know?
Did you notice anything about her before she died?
You know, out of everyone here, I probably knew the least about Helen. I'm not much of an Aetherwave watcher myself. And Helen always had a crowd of admirers chasing her, you see. So she rarely stopped to chat. Friendly enough, surely, but always seemed untouchable. Emphasis on seemed.
Was see Helen acting strangely?
Now that you mention it, she was usually calm and collected, but every so often I'd see her looking all wild-eyed and intense. It seemed as if she was determined about something. Or maybe she was just hungry. That woman ordered a lot of food. Maybe show business gives you a faster metabolism.
Heard Black Old Bertie was staying here.
Ah, Bertie. Is he bigger than he is dumb, or dumber than he is big? I've a bet with a friend. Not sure we'll ever get it to pay out. Bertie used to be Helen's beau, though he isn't anymore, and not just because she's dead. If I had 1,000,000 bits, I'd spend every one just to learn what caused their split.
They split up, huh? Helen's co-star Woolrich. You have any reason to want her dead?
If looks could kill, he'd have put her in the ground 10 times over.
Whoa.
Man's clearly jealous of her success compared to his. See, I'd bet we're the only two people thinking about him in all of Eridanos. And I only am because you mentioned his name. If you leave woolly cow milk out, it turns to curds. Leave the curds out, they begin to get stale, then rot. Woolridge is on his way to the trash bin, and everyone knows it. Either he's in denial, or he knew Helen would be checking out soon, judging by his increasing demands for a room upgrade.
Oh, that was him, was it? So Woolrich and Black Hole Birdie seems to be the main suspects.
That's a shame, Inspector. What if I wanted to know a little about you?
Yeah, freelance captain, changing the colony one high-stakes encounter at a time.
A dashing gunslinger type, then. I'm sure the investigation will turn out splendidly in your hands. Or at least Mr. Kincannon seems confident enough to believe so.
The Grand Colonial is sure interesting.
It certainly is a marvel of modern ingenuity, luxury, and ambition. Please, allow me to answer any curiosities you might have about our building and the amenities on offer.
What does the penthouse have to offer?
Twice the size of the next biggest room, and kitted out with any amenity you want, as well as many that you won't. Best to enjoy it while you can, Inspector. Typically, the only people who can afford the penthouse suite have enough bits to suffocate everyone on Terra 2. Also, please inform me if Woolridge gives you a hard time about getting a better room than his. Don't tell him I said this, but everyone on staff wants to strangle him.
Nothing special about the upper levels?
Most certainly. All the important folks can be found in the utmost parts of the hotel. You can hardly walk 3 feet without bumping into a tossball grate or a bored exec. Though maybe don't bump into them. Could be harmful to your health.
No one seems to talk much about the lower levels.
Who would be interested in a staff-only area? Most folks never ask about the sewers beneath Arizzo's plant, either. Of interest to your investigation? Well, I suppose there is that one door we're not supposed to open. But I'm sorry, Inspector, I'm not authorized to grant you access to any staff sections of the hotel. You'll have to find a way in on your own. If you're sure.
So got a lead there. Got a lead there. I suspect that lower half of the hotel contains clues. Let's go up to our room then.
Hello there, my inordinately esteemed guest. If my hello were any more earnest, this loudspeaker would explode. What authorized floor can I bring you to?
Penthouse suite, please.
Next up, the finest seat in the house.
Inspector, I understand you've visited the scene of the crime. Halcyon Helen was an important cultural icon. She will be sorely missed. Halcyon Helen was more than a character. She was a brand. Her death will now be associated with Rizzo's Spectrum Brown. You understand why that worries me.
Heart-stoppingly good. Any publicity is good publicity.
I wish I had your blithe sense of optimism. Helen's death means delays. Delays mean expenses. Expenses mean audits. Audits mean people like me lose our jobs.
Uh-oh.
Back to the matter at hand. Tell me about your investigation.
I've got a lead. I can't tell you why, but I need to access the orchard.
Your discretion is appreciated. I admit, I'm beginning to feel more confident in this arrangement. Here, I'm granting you access through the gates to the orchards. You're officially authorized to see this investigation through to the end.
Good.
There is one caveat. Cedric's being rather intransigent about letting you into the spaceport. Possibly he's trying to hide something. Possibly he wants to annoy me. Possibly both.
So he locks the doors the moment the investigator arrives. That's not suspicious at all.
I agree with the sentiment behind your snide remark. Unfortunately, the Piraeus spaceport is Cedric's purview, not mine. You have a lead to chase. Law speed, Inspector.
I'll be back. Anything interesting in this room? Oh, cool. Nope, doesn't look like it. Alright, we got a kitchen. Dark matter bar. I just wanted to see if there's any clues left behind by the previous occupant. Doesn't seem like it. No. Bit cartridges, eh? Spatial acuity sensor apparatus. Got a workbench. Nope. Is that everything we can do here?
Inspector?
Oh, this is like purely to talk to the administrator. Oh. Whoa, what a mess. Ah, there's some evidence in here, look.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. The imprint left inside this suitcase matches the silhouette of Halcyon Helen's iconic handgun, the Needler. The weapon was recently removed.
Yeah, because of course she was in here before. Well, I'm going to leave it up there, guys. Unfortunately, we're out of time, but next time we'll be investigating this room and see if there's any other clues in here. And yeah, getting on with the murder mystery. It's been fun so far. Really enjoying it. I don't think it's going to be very long considering the size of the place, but it's certainly going to be a good laugh. Trying to get to the bottom of this this murder and what's going on with that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. Till next time.